Hi, so this week I'm talking about purple. Purple is the hottest colour of the season in beauty. Everyone's done it, yet weirdly purple is the one colour I always avoid. So for the past month, determined not to be beaten, I've been trying it out and I think I've worked out a good way for everyone to look pretty in purple. Purple isn't one colour, it's a huge colour family with everything in it, from sort of plums and aubergines to violet. There are just a million colours. If you're very pale like me, go for something like mauve, and I know that that's just such a hideous word that makes you think of kind of old grannies, really old-fashioned sort of action slack colour, but actually it looks really, really pretty against pale skin. If you have darker skin, you can look amazing in really vibrant violets, shocking pinks, very deep aubergines. You can really carry a lot of colour. The thing about purple to remember, whatever your skin colour though, is to make it look modern, to keep it looking really fresh and pretty. So I'm going to start with eyes as I always would. All I have on at the moment is a sort of bone biscuity eyeshadow. Any brand will do. It's really just to give a base for your purple colour to kind of grip onto. Then you take an eyeshadow brush, which is a sort of domed natural bristle brush. And this is by RMK. It's a fantastic palette, only 2 colours, but 2 colours is plenty. And I've taken the paler of the 2 colours. And you want to take this to just above your socket line and move on to the next eye. Same thing again, up to the crease. Next, I'm going to add definition to stop my eyes looking kind of bloodshot and mousy. So for this, I would use a crease brush, still rounded and still natural bristles, but it's more tapered to fit into the crease. So I've got my darker colour and I'm just going along the crease and go right down to the corner of the eyelid and just join up. And then the other eye, again, along the crease. And you don't want to go right down in the ditch, as I call it. Do it on the bone, because if you go into the crease, when you open your eye, the colour will just disappear. You want it showing when your eyes are open, not just when your eyes are closed. So that's my strong colour on. I personally would never wear purple or any other strong colour without eyeliner and mascara. I'm going to take a really dark purple from Stila. It's a nice retractable one. Short feathery strokes. Don't feel like you have to do it all in one stroke. I think this is where people go wrong. Rest the palm of your hand on your chin to give yourself some stability. So start on the inside, go to the middle, and then come back from the outside. Now, lots of people are kind of fearful of wearing colour on their lower lid, but it's so effective. As long as you keep it outside of your lash line and not on the inside, it will not make your eyes look squinty and small. So just deposit your colour. Don't worry if it's not terribly neat, because you're going to take your crease brush again that has the remainder of the shadow and just tracing along where your pencil was, and it just smudges the whole thing together, which not only looks sexier but is completely forgiving of a wonky hand. Just sweep away any excess that's fallen down with a big fat brush. Then you want to put on mascara. I happen to use Estee Lauder Double Wear, but whatever black mascara floats your boat. And you want to go in zigzagging motions. I always wear mascara on the bottom lashes, especially if you're wearing liner underneath. It looks really odd to skip it. Give your brush a good wipe on some tissue so you're not going to make a mess, as it's easier to on the bottom. I like to keep things quite muted on the lips if I've got a strong eye, so in line with that, I'm using this kind of brownie pink liner from Bobbi Brown. Then line the lips. Lining is optional, of course. Then lipstick-wise, I'm going to use this one by Liz Earle. It's called Heather, and it's a kind of soft mauve plum. I put lipstick on from the stick, personally. You can use a brush if you can be bothered. Now it's time to add your cheeks. I like pink cheeks, so I'm using this one by MAC. Blusher brush, rounded, domed edge, natural bristles, and you want to really load up the brush. Tap off the excess and smile. So that's purple, and the technique would be exactly the same, whichever shades of purple you choose. And if you're frightened to wear colour on your face, and I know lots of people in particular are a bit reticent about purple, just give the trend a nod with your nails. This one I'm wearing here is by Butter, a really lovely brand, and it's called HRH. And just make sure you do 2 coats to get a really nice solid colour, and that way you'll feel like you're playing a part in the whole purple thing without committing to it on your face. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.